The highlight of my year. It was super cool seeing I don't know, just all the kids and helping them pick gifts for people outside of the juvie, and yeah, it was just fun to see them and interact with them and see Silvera. It was cool.
Silvera's cool. Silvera is, what does he do? He do something for Maverick City Music. Yeah. But yeah, man, just a great guy, 6'4", dreads going down to his butt, cape. He does have a Cybertruck and a cape that we went in the Cybertruck. That was awesome. Yeah, super fun. Matt?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, my highlight was also put in New York. Just going to meet the need and just talking to the homeless people is just very eye-opening and super growing. And yeah, it was just really cool. And just looking back on it, I wish I could go back and do it again. But yeah.
Yeah, dude. Man, those are good ones. Mine was, we had this, this progressive charades thing. It's very hard to explain, but after we came back for the second semester, we did a mission trip debrief. So, as you know, we have the Santa Cruz, and then we have the Nacogdoches trip, and then we have the Philippines. And it was just fantastic. We got to come together. A lot of people shared about their own individual times and experiences in these different mission trips and the way that God worked in it. But then at the end, we did play the charades game where we had basically you had a situation. One of the situations was Anderson is speeding, gets to the T intersection, the infamous T intersection that we've had multiple car crashes in, and he falls off, becomes an eagle, flies out of the window, and then goes get Frosties at Wendy's, which is a Timberline classic. The first group goes and does it, and then the second group has to guess it off that one, and it keeps going. But it was just a fantastic time. I think it was really a moment of just some amazing unity.
And there were some surprises. You wouldn't believe it. Maybe you would from the infamous Instagram reel, but Joseph Wiseman came out of his shell.
Yes, dude.
And put on a show.
Put on
a show for
absolute
the community.
Show, man.
It was something else.
Thomas McDonald actually just sold.
He gave himself pink eye.
He did. Somehow.
He was out for the count for 5 days.
Somehow
with a back injury
and pink eye.
Throwing up.
It was bad, dude.
It was bad after that performance.
He was literally, it was his bunk, and he draped a blanket over his bunk and hibernated for
5 days.
5 days. He missed a full week of, it was crazy. Matt was one of the last victims to get pink eye. Actually, he still has it, as we speak. But little pink eye never hurt nobody. That's what they say.
That's a lie. That's a blatant lie.
That's funny. Yeah, that was the cardboard side. We told him to say that. It was not. All right, real quick, we're gonna go through some of these amazing quotes. We had this beautiful Timberline yearbook. The color scheme is just magnificent, and it really does. Shout out to Emily Levine. And her brother, who stunt doubles for none other than Steve Harrington in Stranger Things, man. Gorgeous hair, bigger biceps. Give him a round of applause. I'm gonna give you one of my all-time favorites here. Oh man, is that one? Oh man, I don't know if we should say that one. All right, how about this one? This is a good one. This is a good one. Can I have a pinkety, drinkety, and a frate matete? Steen at Starbucks.
He will walk into any coffee joint, and he'll get the most basic white girl drink that you can get. What is it? Caramel latte, a vanilla caramel latte with cinnamon on top.
Let's hear it.
Keep adding stuff.
The more the better. Sprinkles, a little bit of glitter in there. It's just great. All right. How about next here? Let's see. We don't need a dog. We have Caitlin. Sophia. I don't know. I'm not too sure about that one. Hold on. Oh, this one's a good one. This. If Butter was a girl, I'd marry her. That's me. and I mean it. And I mean it. All right. You want to use one?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold it open. Hold it open.
I just like this one from Davis. It says, "You look like a fishing lure." That's it. That's it. That's the quote.
That one doesn't. Yeah.
It just speaks to me.
I don't really know what it means to look like a fishing lure. What did you mean by that, Davis, when you said that?
I don't think he's gonna remember.
I remember it like it was yesterday. Emily
Do you
had.
need him up there?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
Davis, get up.
I love you, Timmy!
Oh yeah, my name is Davis. That's about it.
Yeah!
He's hilarious.
Okay, so the story behind that quote was one day Emily had like some crazy like glitter in her eyes, like on the sides. And you know those
Is
fishing
this for the
lures?
hockey game?
Yeah, maybe. You know those fishing lures that like spin around in the water and like attract things? Fish? I was like, oh, that looks like a fishing lure. That's it. Can I read one?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh man. No, you can do. I mean, this one's a great one. This one's a great. Or no, I mean, that's actually not good.
No, definitely not that one.
There's a lot. I mean, there's some good ones
Wait,
here.
here's one from Sophia. First time driving in America. Wait, do I have to use a blinker when I turn?
That one is a little strange. Sophia's from Denmark, if you didn't know.
I don't know what they're doing over there.
I don't know either. All right, thank you, Davis. Thank you. There's a lot more quotes here, but you know, a lot of them are a little bit of inside jokes, so we don't want to bore you with that. But you know, we have a really special moment coming up here. We have a big fan. We have a big fan. We have had a lot of good fans over the years. Some amazing patrons. Shout out to Whammy and Pappy. They're right there, actually, believe it or not. Pappy is staring daggers at me. But here's the thing. We have had some amazing fans, but I think ones that are just unmatched is definitely the Maley family. So I'd like to bring up Joseph. Joseph, come on. You've just been such a great supporter of us. You've watched all of our episodes at least 3 times each, which is mildly concerning. Letting you do that, but man, I just want to ask, like what made you keep watching? You know? Oh,
I didn't deserve that one. And honestly, much of the reason why we're doing this podcast right now is for our fans like this. So yeah, give it up for Joseph. Come on. Or as Alice would like to call them, young impressionable boys. Oh my God! Yeah, don't think we forgot about that, bro.
You prove!
Man, sure. All right. Well,
Sure.
We take audience requests.
it's been good. It's been good. Do you guys have any?
It's been fun. It's been real.
It's been. Oh wait, hold on.
Hey, Mike!
Yeah. Oh, Pappy.
Do you do staff imitations?
Oh.
Believe it or not, Pappy, we actually do have.
Phil.
You want to try?
What am I gonna say?
Well, the problem.
Leo, go to
Phil.
bed.
Who do I say is Phil.
Try
Ella,
Phil.
go to bed.
Physically, you're pulling the kids out.
Yeah.
I'll be Liam.
What the-
I'll be Liam, and you be Phil. Okay?
Come on, Liam. Liam. It's Liam. Ella and Haley are artists.
I hate Ella. That's so wrong.
I like you.
There goes.
I'm so glad you're not my son.
We went hard work.
Here comes comes the lawsuits after that.
We got do it for Harvard.
Yes, you can. LSU for Harper.
Oh wait, okay, Harper's.
Strawberry.
Guys, okay, we're gonna wrap up the podcast with this. I think it's fitting. It's how we would normally wrap up a podcast. Okay, so we'll close with this.
Wait,
and
I
then we're gonna
have something we're closing.
You know how we normally, close a podcast? We go POV. Okay.
Yes.
POV. Would you rather be a strawberry with human thoughts or a human with strawberry thoughts? No, I need you guys to answer.
All right.
I need you to answer.
I'm gonna be totally honest. I probably would be a human with strawberry thoughts. Yeah,
Matthew?
I think so.
I feel like if you were a strawberry with human thoughts and you could do nothing, it'd be depressing.
That might be just like just eternal
I just want to
suffering.
get eaten.
Yeah, I just want to get
And no weird lists.
And no, yeah. Oh gosh. All right.
Oh, no.
Hey, real quick. I wanted
So many more things.
There's so many things we could do, but again, we said that we keep it short and sweet. I'm sure we're already over the time limit, as our GM back there knows, Brandon Hokup.
Face reveal.
Face reveal. You know what? Get over here. That's him. The sexy voice, bro. He's so handsome, bro. We have kids here. All right. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. But I wanted to wrap it up with one thing. I didn't sign many yearbooks the other day, and we really were supposed to. I took a little bit of too much time on a lot of people's. So I thought, for some of the people that I missed, I was just going to write a letter to, right? And so I actually began to write Tom's letter because he was very, very sad that I did not write his yearbook. Very angry. Angry would be an understatement, after, yeah. But I started writing it, and I just realized that I was going completely off script, and I ended up writing a letter to Timberline. And I just thought that it'd be cool. I know, and I felt so bad. I felt really bad because I was like, wow, because it just kept getting vaguer and vaguer, and I was like, I can't tie this back. But anyways, if you could hold this to me, I would just love it. Love to read it to you, and for anybody who's watching this in the future. Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Holy cow.
It's one page. Look at this. Come on, guys.
Oh my goodness.
It's size 13.
Take it to a publisher.
Here we go. Dear Timberline, I didn't set out to write you all a letter, but my words are often a natural outflow of my heart, so my original plans for this card didn't end up panning out. I hope you enjoy, and I am sorry, Tom. Shocker. I have experienced the kind of suffering that comes with grieving the loss of wonderful seasons of life. The kind of pain that seems to linger, an ache that rises and falls as once present, seemingly infinite experiences begin to fade into memories. Memories so vivid in color and emotion that when you close your eyes and let your mind drift, you can see them like they were yesterday. Yeah, I know, already crying. No, but you see closer than yesterday, like you're reliving them. Right there, even as time moves, even as with each passing day, they fall farther and farther out of reach. Your memories seem to hold the moving snapshots of times gone by, and they will feel so real, so present, almost like you could reach out and touch them, almost like you could yell in the faces of old friends, would turn and smile, and you could run into an outstretched embrace that you once took for granted during the year that felt like it could last forever. But you can't. Those times have come and gone. The last grains of sand have fallen through the hourglass. And we are left with nothing but the desert mirage of laughter and smiles and the moments we shared and captured deep into our consciousness. Nothing more than an old echo. See, that's what I thought for a long time, but I was wrong. And I realized that this year at Timberline. See, I was wrong because old thoughts don't cry. Love does that. Grief is the warm glow of love in the dark. And the severity of it often mirrors the intensity of the love that was, is, and in some ways always will be. And see, that's the inexplicable phenomenon of love. Love seems to transcend both space and time. Love doesn't care how long it's been, or where the object of that love is locationally. It simply loves for the sake of its own inherent, untamable nature. And why is that? Well, because love is God, and God is by definition love. So as time passes and the dull ache of emotions once so strong they could bring you both to laughter and tears sets in, remember the beauty and the wonder you experience as you spend each day, moment by moment, learning, growing, and practicing the presence of God. Letting Jesus reshape you from the inside out and watching His Spirit do the same to 42 strangers and 25 staff and volunteers that became the family you never knew you had. And as visions of volleyball tournaments, green painted buildings, swaying aspens, snow-powdered dirt roads, starlit nights, Wendy's runs, New York City subway rides, mud cake cars, especially one very mud cake forerunner, cotton candy sunsets, and the uniquely beautiful smiles of each of those family members as they flash before your eyes. Remember that they are little glimpses into the paradise that awaits us, and evidence that Jesus' joy-filled life begins now and lasts forever. My love for all of you and the love that you've all shown me here is infinite. For that, I am and always will be eternally grateful. Thank you, Timberline. Thank you, Timberline Class of 2025. Sincerely, Mikey. All right. 3, 2, 1. That's a wrap.
Imagine Denver.
Mike, I'm still mad.